Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another unboxing, and today we have got the AEW Unmatched Series 1 Dustin Rhodes figure. Boy, I cannot wait to crack this one open. The only Dustin I can't say the only. I've got two Dustins in my collection, but both of them are sealed and will remain that way, and of course that is the Dustin from, I believe it was Series 2 or Series 3, as well as the one in the 2-pack with Cody for the Blood Brothers. But this one, really cool. I definitely love the blue gear that Dustin rocks, so I'm really excited to open this one up and see how it looks. I will say this is something that I do really appreciate, is how the Unmatched figures have this silver and black packaging compared to the gold and black packaging from the Unrivaled figures. I don't think it makes them any less important or any less cool. If anything, I think it makes them just as cool and makes them stand out. I really love the blue background on these. The color choices they've really made for the packaging on the AEW figures has been outstanding. So I'm definitely going to continue to support the product, even if it's a figure from the sets I don't like. So far, they've not really made too many missteps that I can't say I don't support the line. I think they're doing great things, and it's a really nice breath of fresh air to get stuff outside of the Mattel universe. So first off, there's a nice little action shot of Dustin there. Really cool. Dustin Rhodes on the side of the package. Series 1, number 5 in the set. Nice little action shot of Dustin there from All Out. And of course the other figures in the set, which is going to be Kenny, Darby, Miro, Britt Baker, which we've already done an unboxing video for, the Dustin, and of course the LJ and Cody, which I will have an unboxing video for that coming up very soon, so keep an eye out for that as well. So let's go ahead and crack Dustin open and see how badass this figure is, because it looks great from the outside. I think in hand, this is going to be one of those figures that really outdoes itself in terms of its appearance and how much better it looks in hand than it does in package. Usually I tend to have a knife for these kinds of things, so not having one today is a little bit of a misstep on my part. I do apologize, but honestly, if you're going to nitpick it over having a knife to open the package with, then you've probably got bigger problems to worry about in life than watching this video. Alright, so Dustin got a couple extra hands with him. I do love the blue and silver on Dustin's gear. I think it looks great. I do really enjoy the fact that this Dustin has two different heads with it. If I could just get it out, holy cow. I will say this. Jazzwares does a great job of packaging these figures, so they do not move in the package at all. Or you don't have to worry about them rattling around, breaking, or coming apart. So that's for damn sure. All right, so first impression, the figure feels okay. I don't know, there's something weird about the torso on this one. It feels different. I mean, it could just honestly be the sleekness of the paint on the gear, which is very likely. But it does feel pretty good. It feels pretty stern, pretty solid. Right there on the back it says natural, which is really cool. I do love the blue and red hits of paint there on the back. I've always thought Dustin has been just really great with having just incredible looking ring gear. I do wish the blue was a little bit brighter on this. Even the reds could be a little bit brighter. I think it would stand out even more than it does. Like, even the blue on the face paint looks brighter than the blue on the rest of the ring gear. Like, even this blue, you can kind of see the color contrast right there. If it was that blue that was on the face and on the bodysuit, it would probably stand out even more. So I will say that is a tiny bit of a letdown. And, I don't know, it's weird. The legs feel super loose on this one, almost like they're rubber, which is weird. I don't understand that. That seems a little odd. But the feet move well. They're not too loose, just enough to get them around when they need to. I love the nod rather, to his history as Goldust with the cameras there, and of course the Texas Longhorn there on the other boot. But yeah, the paint on this is pretty good. Like I said, I wish the blues were just a little bit brighter. It's the only downside I'm really seeing. And of course, I do love the little emblem there. Let's go and check out his tattoos on his arms. Those look really great. So good job on the detail on those. It's really cool. So I really wish they would have made this blue the color on everything else. I think it would have made it stand out even more. Let's go ahead and try to change out one of these hands real quick just to see how the hands remove and see if they're sturdy enough to hold up in place and any issues there. Not really. Arm posability is good. Got the double jointed elbow. Same with this arm as well. The knees, good. Like I said, it feels a little thin right there in the middle of the knee. It feels like it's like maybe it's the part's not thick enough or something. I don't know. It feels a little wigglier than I would like for it to be. So that's a little odd. I mean, granted, I don't plan to play with Dustin, so I don't think I'll have too much of an issue with worrying about him breaking or anything like that. But yeah, I'll definitely have to be kind of wary of how I stand him up in my display and where necessarily. Let's go with the face sculpt. Face sculpt on him is really good. I do like it. Looks great. Wish the paint was brighter, obviously. But it is brighter on his face than it is on everything else. And there goes the cuckoo clock. I was really hoping to avoid that, guys. Let's go ahead and pop off his head real quick just to see how smoothly this thing swaps out. Because I do plan to have him on display with the screaming head. I think it's more toyetic. And yeah, I like that. That screaming head's really good. It's got a nice look to it. So yeah, bang up job there on the head, Jazzwares. That looks really great. That's a very, very cool Dustin sculpt. I do like that. So good job on that. So yeah, I'll see how he stands. Yeah, like I said, it just feels awkward when he's standing for some reason. And I can't put my fingers on it. I mean, he's standing, but it just seems like he's almost like he's bow-legged, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, it's kind of odd. I don't know, maybe the leg, I don't know, it's almost weird, almost like one leg is longer than the other, if that makes any kind of sense. And he's not standing up super well. Like I said, those knee joints are kind of weird. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and lay him down here. Ooh, real quick. There we go. They did get that on there, so that's really nice. So yeah, I'm going to put him down here, put up his other hands and his head. So yeah, so this is the Dustin from Unmatched. Good figure. I'd say it's probably about a 6 or 7 out of 10. I do wish the red and blue deco hits were brighter on the ring gear. Also, these knees definitely need some attention because there's something not right with those at all, and it's really affecting kind of how well he stands. So he may be one of those figures I have to prop up against something. I mean, the ankles are fine, but the knees just, I don't know, they feel incredibly weird. So maybe that's something that you work for Jazzwares or know somebody who works for Jazzwares, maybe they can bring it to their attention. And of course, I'll try to mention it through Instagram. Not that they'll pay attention to my piddly ass account, but you know, I'll give this all a try because yeah, these weird knees just, I mean, like I said, they feel rubbery. Like it is odd. I don't understand it at all. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for this video for the Unmatched Series 1 Dustin Rhodes unboxing. Thank you guys for checking it out. Remember to follow me on Instagram at CollectingRaj. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and then also check out my podcast, the Collecting Raj Podcast. You can find on Spotify, Google Podcasts, or just about anywhere you find your podcast. But as always, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys very much, and you guys have yourselves an awesome week.